A little bit lower, please, rather than it's quite high now.
2
Testing.
minutes to go.
Hello, hello. Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, okay, here we go.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear judo guests, on behalf of the International
hello.
Judo
Can you hear me?
Federation,
Yes, testing.
French Judo Federation, and from all the sponsors and supporters, welcome to the final block of Paris Grand Slam 2021 France.
Yes.
The 15th anniversary of Tournoi de Paris.
Hello.
Mesdames et messieurs, amis judokas, bienvenue pour le bloc final.
Can
La
you hear
Fédération
us?
internationale de judo, la Fédération
Is it okay?
française de judo et l'ensemble de ses partenaires vous souhaitent la bienvenue pour ce bloc final du 50e anniversaire du Paris Grand Slam.
Well, a very big welcome back to the final day here at this 50th anniversary of the Paris tournament, now the Paris Grand Slam, of course. Now, Paris is the most glamorous city in the world and boasts some of the greatest landmarks in the world too. Now, yesterday saw old and new fighters battling it out, and Japan once again led the medals, or they lead the medals with some fantastic judo, and they've got more chances again tonight. 7 more weight categories today, and we start the final block on day 2 with the bronze medal fights, and we're going to start with the under 81 kilos category. And I'd like to say a big hello to my co-commentator Loretta Doyle, who's joining me here, and we're in for some good judo, I think, Loretta, tonight.
Definitely. If it's anything to go by for today's performances, there's been some real battles to get to this final block, and I'm really looking forward to it. So it's nice sitting once again beside the Neil Adams, the voice of judo.
And it's also great because you can see there that we look at the crowd, amazing crowd, and it's the first time in 2 years. Here we go then, we're going to start it off, bronze medal fight. Tizi Namian of France is up against Bola Ochir Geraltuya of Mongolia. And this is a bronze medal fight in the under 81 kilos category, and we're ready to go. And Raul Camacho is going to be officiating there, and he starts it all off, and he will rule it like a rod of iron.
In blue judogi representing Japan, 2020 Paris Grand Slam bronze medalist.
Well, like you say, Neil, the atmosphere here, it gives you butterflies, doesn't it? I'm just so excited and waiting at the edge of my seat, just wondering what's going to happen next.
Well, we haven't had it, have we? We haven't, for 2 years now, we've had nobody in the stadium. The Olympic Games is the same. And here we are, we've got half capacity in here, about 7,000 people. And they're going up to the rafters, I can tell you. It's all on one side, mostly on one side. But the atmosphere, they love their judo. Look at this, look. Here they go. They got a Frenchman in for a bronze medal match as well, so that opens up for the French, and they've had a good tournament so far as well. So here we go, Tizi Namian of France in white, and Geraltuya of Mongolia in blue. Had a good run through as well, Namian, all the way through to the semi-final, only losing to Grigashvili, and that's it! Opens up the account there, drops Cianagi for a Wazari.
Well,
Wow.
do you know what? I'm glad it was a Wazari, because I just want to soak all this atmosphere in. It's just absolutely electrifying. And talk about wake this crowd up after lunchtime.
Wow, they're just, I think they're awake now. Look at that. Sodi Surikomigoshi there, lands on his side, not quite fully on the back for the Ippon. And 2 of those, and it's going to be all over anyway. 2 other ways of winning, there are 3 other ways of winning, and they are on the ground, of course, holding your opponent for 20 seconds arm lock or strangle for a submission. We've got a penalty system as well. We'll tell you all about that as we go on for the non-judo people out there, although I suspect mostly we have judo nutcases, I was going to say, but I mean that in the nicest possible way.
Definitely in the nicest possible way. Yeah. Fanatics.
Fanatics, yeah.
Fanatics, yeah.
But nice
definitely.
fanatics.
That's a nice fanatic, yeah. Very passionate, but very knowledgeable crowd here.
I think that's an important point, isn't it? They're knowledgeable, they know the tactics, they applaud when, you know, even when they see good judo against their own, and that there, where he's looking for the sumigaeshi there off the belt, it was still on that technique because both the elbows of his opponent hadn't touched the floor. If they touch the floor, then it's counted as groundwork. So what they can do now is just keep it alive by keeping them up. And then, you can't just wait for the mate. You've got to keep on fighting.
Well, both of these athletes are pretty young here, and a real exposure here to get into this. Oh, the Ojigari's there, and you tense.
Somebody's going to go here. Oh, it's it. Now then, it's that Ippon. He's got given the Ippon there, but he'll look at the screen. I'm sure the video referee will be in here to have a look at the landing there to see whether it was absolutely flat on the back. And there it is, look.
And like again, the selfish part of me wants that to be a Wazari because I don't want this match to finish.
I think they're going to change it. Look at this landing here, and it's on his side. So they change it. Do they give it a Wazari? Yes, they do.
Your expert eyes on this, Neil. What do you reckon?
Yeah, no, they've changed it. So it's off again there. Your wish has come true. Wazari apiece.
Thank you, Godmother. Someone up there is listening to me, that's all I can say. But yeah, this is going to be a lot of excitement.
Oh no, they've given it.
No!
They have. They've given it. Well, I had a little look over away from the screen there to see if they were going to, but they've decided that more of the back made contact there. So it's a bronze medal to Bolarachur Geraltoya of Mongolia. Mongolia have sent a young team here, and straight away they open up the account. Another medal here in Paris.
20 years of age this young man was. 20 years. But you know what? As you see him, he's very disappointed, the Frenchman, but he's definitely not an athlete we're going to forget.
Namien disappointed because he opened up the account, and there'll be some out there will say, oh, more Wazari for me, but you know, it's looking at how much of the back there that you could see. Look at the back patch. See how the back patch there,
yes,
most of it was touching the mat.
There was a slight arch that just almost sealed it, didn't it? But it was just not enough. But it was a beautiful Ojigari, deep over the belt. Right there, there was
Isn't that
no
so
escaping.
typical of the Mongolians as well? Big arm over the back, very much like the Georgians. Wow. Well, that opened up the account here. There's another bronze medal match happening on the other mat. Till that finishes, we will just go on hold just for a little while, and we'll be back with the final in a second with Tato Grigolashvili of Georgia, and he's up against Sasaki Takeshi of Japan. That will be an absolute cracker. Join us in a second.
Mate.
finalists for men under 81 kilogram category. In blue, representing Japan, Fujiwara Sotaro.
Vainqueur sur le tapis numéro 2 et médaillé de bronze en moins de 81 kilos, en bleu pour la Mongolie, Gereltuya Bolorochir. Et les ralentis sur vos écrans.
Ladies and gentlemen, the highlights on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, final for men under 81 kilo.
Here we go again then, and this time the final of the under 81 kilos category. What an absolute cracker, because the absolute man of the category here, Tato Grigalishvili of Georgia, very disappointed with his Olympic results. He expected a lot more. He's up against Sasaki Takeishi of Japan. And this should be a cracker because they're both on great form. They've gone all the way through every match by Ippon. And so we're hoping for more explosions here in this final.
Well, Neil, I don't know if I can control myself here. This is too much excitement already. We've only gone past the first match.
France, Mr. Mathieu Bataille.
Always an exciting category though, isn't it? And probably one of the most contested, you know, because so many could actually be in an Olympic or a world final. And you know, we've had, it's not the strongest Paris event that we've ever seen, but some of the matchups that we've got are absolutely world class.
Definitely one of the more stronger contended weight categories of this weekend.
Welcome the finalists.
Sasaki coming out then, he'll be wearing blue here.
Osaka Grand Slam winner, Sasaki Takeshi.
And we're very impressed when you consider that this is probably, well, second, third Japanese team out here. They've already got 4 gold medals from 7 yesterday, which is pretty remarkable. And they have a chance here, of course. But Grigalishvili will have something to say about that. Grigalishvili, one of the most exciting. I mean, he came in to Zagreb just a few weeks back, and he was like a man possessed. Honestly, it was like, I have something to prove, and now let's see what he can do. Grigalishvili in white.
Well, first on the grip anyway, but Cianagi there. Good
wow,
opening.
that looked dangerous, didn't it? We were both of us then, we just went,
A little raise off the chair.
And that's going to be a Shido, I think, because he went directly on his back there just to avoid any kind of throw. So I think he'll get Shido for dropping outside of the area there, Grigalishvili. Yep. He felt the danger of that opening throw. He got away with it there. He did get away with it.
Yeah, it's definitely unsettled him in the opening seconds of this contest, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, you feel the danger when you hook up, don't you? As soon as you grip up, you go, oh, now then. And that there, oh, look at that.
Yes.
Oh, reverse Cianagi for a Wazari there, massive. Wow. Sasaki coming out here and making it look easy here against Grigalishvili. And Grigalishvili, believe me, he is a massive thrower. Look at the reverse Cianagi there, and he just gets the wind up, doesn't he, of the jacket. He gets the pressure, and Grigalishvili had to go.
Well, Grigalishvili really has to wake up now. He's had a couple of moments there that shot the life out of him. I don't think he came out here thinking that that was going to happen. So can he compose himself? That's the question now.
Well, the only thing I could say is that if Sasaki makes a mistake, then Grigalishvili will be on it. But look at this. He looks to me as if he's going to throw for Ippon at any second. Oh, it's done it. Oh,
yes.
It's all over. It's all over. What an amazing performance that was. Sasaki Takeishi there, absolutely brilliant. And he made that look easy. Grigalishvili didn't stand a chance.
Well,
Pure technique.
that was a judo lesson and a half, wasn't it?
He was coming from every angle as well, wasn't he?
Goodness me, it was just amazing. A phenomenal match.
Grigalishvili takes it very well, but considering, when you consider that he comes out, he's one of the biggest throwers in the world. This man here, probably, well, it's one of the first times that I've seen him out here, and Sasaki Takeishi there, we're going to see a lot more of him. Wow.
How composed was he coming off that mat? I'd be jumping around like a lunatic after performing like that.
Well,
it's just absolutely so cool and so collected as he walks out, as if to say,
I expected that. Well, he did do, didn't he? That's exactly, you know, I was going to talk about body posture and posturing. And Grigalishvili there, he looks confident coming out, but that first technique there absolutely shocked him to the core.
Definitely, there's no doubt about that.
Reverse Seanagi, has a second stab at it, takes him over for a Wazari.
The highlights of this
Absolutely
final
brilliant
on the
there.
screen.
He couldn't stop it, Grigalishvili.
Et les images ralenties de cette finale sur les écrans.
And then look at this, Uchimata, and he takes him over the other side.
I'm just absolutely speechless on that one. I just cannot believe what we've just witnessed. That was just most probably one of the best contests of the whole weekend.
Well, you know, they tend to, I mean, they come out of nowhere, don't they, because of the amazing system that they have in Japan, the technical expertise that they have, and we see it, you know, one or two judoka come out. That's one of the best newcomers that I've seen. Wow. Well, we've got to catch our breath now.
Take a breath. Yep.
Mesdames et messieurs, le moment est venu de faire les deuxièmes parties de combat, la médaille de bronze dans la catégorie féminine moins de 70
Back to
kilos.
bronze medal matches then. Hilda Jega of the Netherlands up against Ellen Santana of Brazil. This is the under 70 kilos category, and as you probably guessed, we are doing one men's category, one ladies, all the way through. We'll do 1 for 1. We do a bronze medal match, and then the final is followed by the final. There are 2 bronze medal matches. One other bronze medal match happens on the other mat, but we're just covering the one. The other bronze medal match, Ono Yoko is up against Peterson Pollard of Great Britain, and that is on the other mat. We're going to concentrate on this though. Hilda Jega of the Netherlands will be wearing white. We're looking at Ellen Santana of Brazil.
Well, Hilda Jega, 23 years of age, and this year under 23 European Championship silver medalist, and a 5th just recently in Zagreb. So she's getting close to that podium, isn't she? She's she's on form, and she'll be delighted to find herself here fighting, battling away for a bronze medal. But still, she'll have to battle, and she's up against Ellen, who's obviously lower on the world ranking, but Pan American champion and a 5th place in Dusseldorf this year.
Well, this is a great opportunity for a lot of these athletes to step up to the next level. Paris tournament, massive points when it comes to world rankings. Now, the world rankings won't really come into effect for another 12 months, 2 years before the Olympics, and then they really matter. Now, Sangaku Jimmy here, she's got the legs crossed, and it started in, so the referee will allow this to carry on. She get the leverage here to lever her opponent onto her back? And if she does, she'll get the hold down here. She has to hold still, Jega, and just manages to do so.
Yeah. What I liked about that, she was focusing on getting those legs right. Although she ran out of time and there wasn't enough action following it, but it wasn't worth actually risking turning her without actually having a secure leg grip.
Yeah, the crossover with the legs, so important. Sangaku Jimmy, of course, means triangular strangle with the legs, and so it's all about crossing the legs properly for the control.
And it's one of these techniques we see quite a lot, but we do see it fail a lot as well, and it is because the initiation of getting those legs in place right.
And also, I think, you know, people practice their defences of it as well, don't they? You know, so, I mean, there's a lot of defensive play as well for it. But it is one of the vogue techniques. Judo Tatami, of course, is another. And, of course, the transition that we've seen yesterday from all of the Japanese team has been absolutely phenomenal. And it's nice to see that transition plays such a big part of judo nowadays.
Well, Jaeger there with that right hand, very long-limbed, and extreme right.
Yeah, extreme right to right, which normally means if it's right to right, left to left, then the front leg kind of presents itself. So you kind of get tempted to hook round it, but it can be, it can work against you as well.
Yeah,
you can get counted, can't you?
Yeah, you can say it's the ultimate tease, isn't it? When they just show that leg, you think you're there, you think you've got a chance, and before you know it, you're taking a flying lesson. Especially with some of these athletes that are so long-limbed, they've got such a wide range.
So there is Shido on the board there, that little yellow dot there. 3 of those, and it's Hansakamaki disqualification, so they lose by default, and so you can't really afford too many of those, and you can get them for small infringements, either stepping outside of the area, cross grip, that's what she just got that one for, not attacking in the allotted time, and of course you can get severe 3 penalties together, Hansakamaki complete, if you do something major, but it's got to be major.
Well, Santana's really finding it difficult against that right-handed grip. She's trying to get past those hips. And I feel just halfway through this contest, if she becomes under a lot more pressure, she'll be tempted to take that right leg.
Here she goes. I agree with you. Normally, if you do get beaten, it's by your own technique, isn't it?
Oh, lovely Makakomi there.
It wasn't far off, was it?
Very tight, wasn't it?
Well, Santana showing that she can go both sides here. She's been going right, then dropping down for the left Cianegi, going off to the other flank, and a bit like the football analogy, going down the right and the left wing there. Sometimes you have to change. Can't go the same way all the time.
That's okay, dat is weer beter. Handen vast, meenemen, handen vast, meenemen.
Well, there's the second Shido, which puts Santana under a lot of pressure now. Changes the dynamics of this contest, and she really has to start putting a few attacks in here.
Yeah, it changes because one more mistake and it's all over for her, so she can't afford now. Not one slip at all.
For Jaeger to have a really strong right-handed grip and play that waiting game for the pressure move is most probably what she's tactically working for.
That was it. That was close, wasn't it? She was almost latched onto that leg there.
Good combination there with the Ochigari, and then she goes across with the Osoto and turns it into the Makikomi. But there's another couple of attacks from Santana.
Oh. That's it, that's going to be a Wazari. Wazari, 13 seconds to go, and she's got her in a hold down here, just needs to hold her for 10 seconds. 10 seconds because she's got the Wazari on the board, and it will be all over.
That secures it nicely there, that's it. Nice win.
Yeah, that score did it, didn't it? So changed to the other side, to the other flank, and it worked nicely for her. Directly into the hold down there, and a medal for Jaeger and the Netherlands.
Well, she looks happy with that.
Yeah, definitely. Well, like I say, for some of these athletes, it's a step up from the World and European Cups, and to come to Paris and get a medal is a great feat. And obviously, a lot of younger fighters out here as well, with the one or two of the older ones going for another Olympic cycle.
The Dutch have very strong athletes in this sort of middleweights, don't they? 63, 70s. And this is another one that's following through, that's going to put this into the mix with a lot of them that are chasing that Olympic medal, or Olympic placing, I should say.
They've had some strong 70 kilos as well, haven't they, Netherlands?
Definitely, yeah.
And that little Ashiwaza there, just change of direction, just goes to the inside foot, has a second little stab at it, and takes her onto a side there, gets the wazari, and then just needed to secure the hold. No entanglement with the legs, saying that. It looks like she's got entanglement, but it's the other way around. It's from underneath.
It's nice that she actually kept her balance. She was able to control her own body, but then keep tapping away with that koichigari. Nicely controlled.
So good controlled movement, bronze medal secured, and we wait now for the final, which will be in just a couple of minutes' time.
Vainqueur et médaillé de bronze dans la catégorie de moins de 70 kilos. En blanc pour le Japon, la vice-championne du monde, Ono Yoko. C'est là sa 5e médaille en Grand Slam.
And on central tatami, the bronze medalist was Hilde Jager of the Netherlands.
Yeah, the bronze medal match then won by Ono Yoko of Japan against Peterson Pollard, but Peterson Pollard really performed well and will be there in the future, I'm sure. She's up and coming, and that was a good performance against a class lady. So we're getting ready for the final just about to happen, and the world champion Barbara Matic of Croatia is all ready to come out. She's going to be fighting Zoe Saki of Japan. Japan, what a performance in this Paris tournament.
Yeah, they've had an extremely good weekend. And the French as well, but we expected that,
for women under 70 kilos.
Well, I was talking to the French team managers yesterday, and they were saying that it's a great opportunity for them to put all of their national squad out, some of their juniors, top juniors as well, and they're getting some great results from them. Every match out there is worth gold, absolute gold.
Definitely.
World number one, Barbara Matic, and she is the world champion as well. Zoe Saki, she hasn't been out. Remember that the Olympic team and the world team that represented just a couple of months back kept a lot of these fighters out of it. So, I mean, they're in here, this tournament here, with something to prove, and they are proving it without a shadow of a doubt, as if to say, you're going to have to select me again because I'm not going to be going away.
Well, definitely the depth in the Japanese team is immense, and this time last year in the Paris Grand Slam, she was in the final as well, took a silver. Will she go one better against matches? But she's up against it, the world number one. This young lady from Croatia has hit the road running since the Olympic Games, and she's done extremely out of 4 Grand Slams. She's picked up 2 silver medals. So
Matic is one of the most consistent, which reflects her world ranking of number 1. And remember what I said, the world ranking's not that important here at the moment. 12 months' time, it will become very important. Matic, though, will want to show why she is the world champion. Here we go. Matic in white and Zoe Saki of Japan in blue. I think Matic would just have to be careful going down to newaza situations, because I think that's what Zoe will be trying to do.
her strength is that left hand that comes deep over the back when she connects. She's very, very dangerous.
This is the situation here. Can't just stay there. You've got to be out of there immediately.
You'd like to think that was just a little bit of match nerves that made her drop like that, because that's not normally what we see. As you can see, the hand coming over the top there. She goes left and right, but it's that left hand where she can also get that uchimata in.
A lot of it based on grips, and the person that secures the grip that they like will be the one initiating the technique there. And good feet from Zoe there. The use of the feet, so important to upset balance.
Japanese are brilliant at it. They've mastered the skill of ashiwazas though, haven't they?
I can only think, you know, that the ashiwaza, all part of the, well, a bit like a boxer's jab, isn't it? Because it sets it up, sets up the position to attack.
I think what's upsetting Macic there is because she's having to deal with a left-hander here, and it's becoming sort of tricky for her, and she's been a little bit apprehensive in the opening couple of minutes of this match. We've still not seen the best of her yet. Throughout the whole day of competition, she's been very, very, very strong.
Well, no absolutely positive attacks yet that would have scored, but I think it's just about to change. Zoe there looking for the Uchimata.
Well, at the moment, I would actually put Nozoe up in front, really. She's actually got good kumikata. She's playing the contest to her strengths. And Matic is really just trying to get past these defenses, especially that left side. So it's causing her a few problems there. That left hand comes over. Now she's got the sleeve. She's working off there. Now can she put the Uchimata that we've seen? There's the Ashiwazas again, knocking her down.
Always attacking the far flank, isn't it, as well? And she could be in trouble here. This could be a trouble situation, and Matic is being held down. Nozoe holds her. She just turned her over, didn't she, so easily there. Remember, that is the world champion she just turned over there.
You called it right at the beginning as well. That's what you did say. She had to be very careful going into the Niwaza.
Well, she stayed there a couple of seconds too long, couple of times, and you can't do that, can you? And Nozoe, well, she was looking to tie up the top half there. Junior turnover, well, it's not, is it? It's final of the Paris Grand Slam here, and she makes it work with great effect.
Well, Nozoe, silver medalist last year, gold medalist this year. Not a bad day at the office, is it?
Good day at the office, and what a progression. It's all about progression, isn't it, the sport?
Definitely.
Congratulations, this is second gold medal.
They always amaze me, Loretta, when they come off and they just, nice little bow. There's the Ashiwaza there, driving Ashiwaza, just manages to avoid the score there, Matic, but leaves her arm up. And it started inside, that's why it was allowed to carry on. So the Ashiwaza started, it's all part of one movement. Look at her go underneath the arm here, Nozoe, and then she just levers her opponent on to her back. She also had the neck there, which she had the strangle on there, so she had to move away from the strangle, and she was in all sorts of problems there. Nice bit of Newaza, and yet again, the Japanese show their superiority with their transition and their groundwork. You might think, well, it's fundamental, it's basic principles, but the basic principles working at top level. So we have a medal ceremony, the men's under 81 kilos category.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the medal ceremony for the men's under 81 kilogram category.
Mesdames et messieurs, veuillez accueillir les médaillés de la catégorie moins de 81 kilos.
The medals will be presented by the IOC member and president of the Association of National Olympic Committees of
Mustafa
Africa,
Beraf,
Mr. Mustafa
NAOCA president, will present the medals.
From Japan, Fujiwara Sotaro.
Fujiwara Sotaro with a fantastic performance and beating the current world champion in that bronze medal match. Kuratoya of Mongolia gets the other bronze medal.
Representing Georgia, Tato Grigalashvili.
What can you say about this man here? Grigalashvili, Tato Grigalashvili gets the silver, and he was absolutely taken apart by Fujiwara Sotaro.
Prize money and the flowers will be presented by the Vice President of
by Sasaki Takeshi. They're both on the rostrum, of course. Sasaki was something special in that final. That Uchimata there finishes the whole match. Second was Ari there, and Tatalashvili, Grigalashvili just didn't know what hit him. Looks like they're going to put Sasaki and Fujiwara out a few times, Japanese, but they've got a new one here. Sasaki Takeshi, the champion, with great technique and Ippon all the way.
Ladies and
And now,
gentlemen, please rise
the
for the national
anthem
of Japan.
of Japan.
Mesdames et messieurs, veuillez vous lever pour l'hymne national du Japon.
Thank you very much. Family picture with Judoka.
La photo avec les officiels.
Family picture. This is where they all get to be friends just for a little while.
Ladies and gentlemen, our medalists, men under 81 kilo.
Mesdames et messieurs, veuillez
Gold medal
accueillir
then
les
to
médaillés de la
Sasaki.
catégorie des moins de
Grigalishvili
80
gets the
kilos.
silver. Galatuya of Mongolia and Fujiwara of Japan get the bronzes. What a category that was.
And now the next contests. Bronze medal contest for men under 90 kilo.
Back to the men's categories then, and the men's under 90 kilos category, and Moro Shinshiro of Japan is up against Anuri Aguidze of Portugal. I think this is going to be a good one as well. Now, we thought that Moreau was going to go the whole way for the Olympic Games. Actually, he was favoured to do that, got given a few chances to make that Olympic team in the under 90 kilos category at the Olympics, and Kosei Inui gave him every chance he thought he should go, but it was never to be. It's a bit unfortunate.
When you think about forward planning, though, he's a young athlete, and obviously he's ranked 27 in the world. Kazan this year he got a gold medal, but back in 2018 he was world silver medalist. So it showed the pedigree there and what he was capable of doing. Igutidze, 25 years of age, but World Championships this year, bronze medalist, and in Paris last year was 5th. I'm sure he'll not want to be 5th this time.
No, he won't, and I tell you, he's a class act, Aguidze. He really is a strong fighter, and I think this is going to be a cracker. I think it's going to be an open match. I think they'll both be going. It's actually different styles, completely different styles, but Moreau also quite different from normal Japanese style of fighting. He can do a bit of both, actually.
He's got a bit of a Western flair about him.
Yeah, no, he has
hasn't
got a Western flair, yeah, and that's exactly what I mean by it. It's not just stand-up Japanese style of judo. He can also change it up.
It's like bring it on.
Yeah, exactly. I do love the stance, though, you know, just the very upright stance. Let's not fight for grips. Let's just grip up. Let's get on with it.
Yeah, just feel the power.
Yeah.
Just feel what guns I've got. as the
Exactly, yeah.
Americans say,
It seems like that. But he doesn't want to get too close to Aguidze, I tell you, because Aguidze has some good counter-attacks as well.
He's very, very sharp off the mark as well. Quick reactions. A lot of power in the Japanese legs. As you can see, it bears down on his opponent, doesn't he? Pure power from the arms as well as the legs.
Well, it's Moreau that is said to have been just that little bit more passive. So Eguidze here coming forwards, trying to grip up, and Moreau doesn't want to grip up, feels the danger. We had a seminar at the beginning, just before the first day of competition, and the seminar was all about what a positive and negative gripping.
Yeah, it was really interesting.
Oh, look at that, it's all over. That was Ippon. Wow, how easy did he make that look? Well, we just looked around the other way, didn't we? Just for a split second there. And Eguidze absolutely buries Moreau. Moreau came in. You were just signalling to me that he came in for like a lefto soto there, snaked the leg across.
Yeah.
And he just paid a big price there.
He was just showing what he was capable of doing, but then he just gave him too much of a message.
That was a massive message. And that is. Well, I said that he could counter. I said if he came in half-hearted, he would be in danger. Eguidze there made that look very, very easy.
His Uranagi skills looked quite good as well, didn't it? Sort of as he went off the mat.
That was a
there.
good Uranagi off the mat there.
Just didn't finish it.
Kosoto, and he he literally just places him on his back there. There's the Ouchi. It wasn't very strong, was it?
No, and I thought, because they're very, very clever in their ashiwazas, and when he came in with the Ouchigari, I thought, oh, we're going to see something special. And yeah, it was on the other side. It was the opposition that was giving him something special.
So beautiful ashiwaza stroke Kosoto, I think, from Eguidze there of Portugal, and surprises Moreau. Moreau, well, I bet that he wishes that he'd attacked harder and with more conviction.
Well, another one that bettered from last year. 5th place last year, bronze medal this year. I think he was happy with that.
I think he was. On the other side as well, Mazeradze of Georgia has just scored Ippon to win his bronze medal. And now we prepare for the final.
And on set for Tatami, the bronze medalist was Eguidze from Portugal.
What a lineup. This under 90 kilos category. We're just looking at all the names there. Amazing lineup.
Definitely.
Probably one of the biggest in depth, I think.
It just puts a smile on your face, but you just think, oh, this is going to be a humdinger in the next one.
Mr. Marius Visa, the president of the IJF there, just looking up at the screen just to see how the other bronze medal match was decided. And wow, what a job for judo Mr. Visa has done.
Oh, definitely. He's just, when you look at the way that the medals are all coming from, there's so many countries now that you can say it is really, really competitive worldwide, isn't it?
Yeah, and we see this split of all the medals here as well. They're spread all over the world. Like you said, you know, there are smaller countries as well winning world and Olympic medals. So we prepare now for the final of the under 90 kilos category. All of the crowd up here absolutely loving this.
Welcome to the final for men under 90 kilo.
Kusen Kalmazeyev of Russia. Him and his twin brother was pretty good as well. He was Olympic champion at under 81 kilos. And here he is, Nagasawa Kenta of Japan in the final.
I wouldn't like to be in their house who's fighting over the toast in the morning.
No, they probably don't fight over it. Similar ages, these two, and you can see there that Nagasawa with the higher world ranking, but don't look at that. Kalmazeyev is having another run, isn't he?
From Uzbekistan, Mr. Vyacheslav Pereteiko.
The Vyacheslav Peredenko is officiating in the middle.
And you can see the crowd there just loving it. It's great to be back.
Every one of
it?
them a judoka, and you can see that. They, everyone concentrating. They want to see great technique. They want to see big ippons, and that's what they're getting here. I don't think we've seen any golden scores so far, so I didn't say it.
Part of my head's just going now, who do you think's going to win? I'm just sitting there going, do you know what, I haven't got a clue. I really just think this is going to be such an interesting match. It could go either way.
Could go either way. Kamazeyev in white here, Nagasawa in blue, representing Japan.
Based on the performances today, both of them have been outstanding and looking so much on form.
We almost saw a little uchimata off the two sleeves there. There's quite a few of them doing it at the moment, and Abe Uta is one of them. She gets a lot of success off that. There's the uchimata, and ooh, that was close, wasn't it?
That was. He seemed to roll into that for some reason. A nice little start though for Nagasawa.
Вперед, назад, вперед, назад.
Kamazeyev there, nice strong grip. You can see with the right hand on that lapel. Head-to-head motion there, both looking for that sleeve grip, and you can see Kamazeyev there looking strong now, setting it up.
Something's going to happen from here, isn't it? You can always tell, can't you? It was just loaded up, ready to go there.
There was a bit of tension, wasn't there?
He almost looks like he's out for a little stroll, doesn't he, Kamazeyev? But then all of a sudden just powers in. Look, big right arm over the back.
Oh, that looks
Got
strong.
a massive technique from there. Nagasawa doesn't want any of it.
Kamazeyev looks actually quite cool out there, doesn't he? Looks really as if he knows what he's got a plan of action.
Well, we weren't sure whether they were both of them going to retire after the Olympic Games. I haven't seen his brother out, but this is the second time out for Kamazeyev. Right against left, and you see how they're just feeling their way, trying to catch that sleeve, and it's always difficult against opposites.
Yeah.
It's going to be a penalty apiece here, which means 2 for Kamazeyev. So one more mistake from him, and he's going to lose this by default. So he's got to do something.
Oh!
Well, I almost got thrown by Loretta here in the commentary position here. Kamazeyev went for the uchimata, almost got tipped there by Nagasawa. It was a bit like that. Nagasawa there trying to tip his opponent, something that you expect from the Russians, but...
Oh, it was so close, wasn't it? And almost tipped you out of your chair.
Watch how he controls the sleeves here, Nagasawa, and he's trying to do the uchimata from it.
The contact between both these are very intense, isn't it? Drawing each other in. Nice turnover there.
Sumigase there by Kamazeyev, not quite. Throws him on his head, manages to rotate back onto his front there. You've got to get them onto the side or onto the back to get a score.
But he's still under pressure, the Russian, isn't he, with those 2 Shidos on the board, and he cannot afford to make any mistakes.
This is it. This is the danger area here. He's got to go for it here. He's got to attack as well. It's no good just being there. He's going to feed the leg through there, looking for the Uchimata.
Close.
Well, 2 Shidos apiece here, and the crowd starting to retaliate here. We've got a wave going on here in the crowd. Seen that for a little while. If he attacks that front leg here, Nagasawa, he's going to be in trouble. This is his chance now, Kalamazeev. Can he wrap up that arm? Neither of them that interested in the newaza. So both opting to do the tachiwaza and to stand up. So what do you think then? That Uchimata there?
I think it's there.
That's going to be a score. Scores a Wazari there.
And the timing
over-tipped.
couldn't have been more perfect.
Last second, and he threw it away there, Kalamazeev, and he knew it, didn't he? There.
He was gutted with that one.
Literally on the last second there, he just tipped that little bit too far, and Nagasawa manages to just pull on the hand and turn him onto his side.
I must have jinxed him. I thought it was going to get that Uchimata. I thought eventually that Uchimata was coming. But no, an interesting match.
Another gold medal for Japan. 6 in all now they have. Nagasawa Kenta, wow. Good win for him. He just needed to take his time. And a nice big smile there, so he's happy with that one.
Il s'agit là de la 7e médaille d'or pour l'équipe du Japon sur ce week-end de Grand Slam.
All about the tewaza.
All about the tewaza, control with the hands, wasn't it, there? As he wasn't fully committed, was he, there, at all, Kalamazeev?
Yeah.
And he just got pushed, literally pushed out onto his side there for a score. But look at the control of the sleeve that he has there, and he pulls on the sleeve all the time. Massive pulling action there, and that's why he gets the score.
See, that was the mistake. He didn't have that left hand on his opponent when he threw the right one over. So when he actually turned, his arm was wrapped over as if it was cross-armed in the front. And he knew it. Look at his face.
Yeah, massive mistake, and a gold medal again for Japan. So here we go. Medals then for the under 70 kilos category.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the medal ceremony for the women's under 70 kilogram category.
Mesdames et messieurs, veuillez accueillir les médaillés de la catégorie féminine moins de 60
Mr. Jean-Luc
kilos.
Riget, the IJF General Secretary, will be presenting the medals.
By the General Secretary of the International Judo Federation.
Also former world champion. He was the first world champion ever from France in the men's divisions. And that was all the way back in 1975.
And from the Netherlands,
great judoka.
Yeah, amazing. We actually shared the same hair type, dude. We had the perm.
I'll tell him that.
We had the perms in the sort of 80s.
Oh, you did, didn't you? Yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
Bronze medals then, Hilde Jager of the Netherlands and Ono Yoko of Japan. They received their bronze medals. The silver medal goes to the world champion, Barbara Matic of Croatia. Wow. Zoe Saki of Japan. What a great performance from her. Great bit of newaza. Secured the hold on the world champion. She wasn't going to go anywhere. She wins the gold medal. Well, I think I said 6 gold medals for Japan, but they've in fact got 7 now. Nice little bit of ashiwaza.
That was lovely finish.
And you love the ashiwaza, don't you?
Oh, I do. It's my favourite.
Just those little foot sweeps there make all the difference, upsetting balance and to enabling possibility to follow through into Newaza. And now for the national anthem of Japan.
Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. Arigatou gozaimashita. Now, the family picture with VIP and judoka.
La photo de famille avec les officiels.
Gold medal end goes to Nozoe.
Let's give
Japan,
a round of applause to our
Matic,
medalists, please.
Croatia
Women
gets
under
the
70
silver,
kilo.
Jago and Ono get the bronze medals, and a medal ceremony here without the mask, or a picture without the mask anyway, shows all the big smiles, and we haven't seen that for a little while, have we?
Definitely not.
Nice
It's
to see it again.
Next contests, bronze medal contests for women under 78 kilo.
Women under 78 kilograms up next. But Lener of Israel up against Karen Stevenson of the Netherlands is the match that we're going to be covering, the bronze medal match. The other bronze medal match is Cedric Olivia, just looking down now, Alina Bohm of Germany up against Louise Malsan of Germany, and that's on the other match. But we're on mat number 2. Another chance of a medal for Israel.
They have actually been such a strong team over the weekend, haven't they?
And getting stronger and stronger, aren't they? And they're putting their youngsters out here, and their youngsters are performing as well.
Just always a great believer in success breeds success, and I think this is a true example of that.
See it so often, don't we, with Kosovo and Croatia and also France. I mean, a lot of their youngsters coming through. Japan, we see it, the Russians, and
Yes.
they've just got so many, and if you're training with the best, you're going to produce.
Well, the world in judo has become very, very small, hasn't it? And very tough indeed for these athletes.
Lanner then in white here for Israel, and Stevenson of the Netherlands is in blue.
Well, Stevenson, nice Sianagi. Lanner just walked straight onto
Oh,
it.
it's on, that's on, that's
It's
on.
there.
Oh my goodness me, that was a great opportune strangle there from Lanner. What a shimiwaza that was, and a medal for Israel. Didn't that say it all? That kind of expected that, but a great Sianagi from Stevenson. What mistake did Stevenson make? She kept her head up.
Definitely, that was the big mistake, because she went down, the head went up to look at the lights. I nearly had her lights taken out.
Well, it just goes to show that when you are in a situation like that, you come in for a big technique, you have to keep your head down, keep your chin in, and don't look up at the lights, because otherwise that happens. Another youngster coming through with a major medal. That is a major win for her.
Her smile is as big as her medal. It's just amazing.
And, you know, talk about posturing. She's almost like she expected to do that there. And she had a class act there. Stevenson.
That was not going to be an easy match for her, and she made it look so effortless.
Yeah, she just made a mistake there, Stevenson. I think if she came out, she'd fight it completely differently. And look at that. She just throws the hips forwards there. That jacket is underneath the neck, and the pressure is on. And her hand came up quite a bit before that, didn't it? Just ready to tap.
Yeah.
It was on almost immediately.
There was no stopping that at all. Thing is, Stevenson came up and she put her back down into position, didn't she? When you look at it, there was the position, then shoved her back to the ground. Stevenson thought she was going to be able to stand up.
Yeah, she did. I mean, she brought all her weight forwards. That's one of the key elements, isn't it?
Here, she come up and then shoved her right back into the knee waza, going, you're not getting out of that.
No, and then the hips going forwards there. That's where the leverage came.
Oh.
Big smile. What a medal.
What a nice bit of knee waza.
So again, transition wins through. We are going to wait just a couple of minutes, and then we're going to be on there with the final. Alexandra Babiantseva of Russia is there against Takayama Rika of Japan. Yet another chance of a Japanese gold medal. Stay with us, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Jumen. Okay. Jumen. Okay. Got it. Jumen. Head. Judo. Jumen. Sorry about that.
Vainqueur et médaillé de bronze dans la catégorie des moins de 78 kilos, en bleu pour l'Allemagne, Louise Malzahn. Félicitations.
Louise Malzahn of Germany wins the battle of the Germans for the third place. The other bronze medal match. Bohem of Germany just losing by a minor
And
score.
on the central tatami, the bronze medalist was
Our colleague Annette Bon would have been
from
loving that,
Israel.
wouldn't she?
Perfect, eh? They're just, yeah, exactly. She'll know all the history and exactly what's gone on between them. Crowd then waiting, and I still getting a thrill just looking at the crowd out there, just waiting for everything to start. Every time they see a massive ippon, just get an eruption. It's just wonderful to see. Here we go then, final of the under 78 kilos category. Alexandra Babiantseva of Russia here against Takayama Rika of Japan. Takayama, the winner over Proda, Croatia in the first round, and she won over Kamar of France. Semi-final, winner over Stevens of the Netherlands. So Stevens will be particularly disappointed with losing out on the bronze medal match.
Referee from Romania, Mr. Kozin Christian.
Babiantseva, she's had a great run through and beat Baya of Mongolia in her first round match, and then Laneur of Israel. So Laneur had to fight all the way back from the quarterfinals, final repechage match, so well deserved her bronze medal there. And then the winner in the semi-final against Malsam. Here she is running out here,
Doing a 100 meters dash there. Bratiseva there, just taking her time, as cool as you like, just no rushing at all.
She can't wait to get out there, can she? That's for
Oh,
sure.
she's keen, isn't she?
Takayama in blue then, here. Babiantseva of Russia in white. Big left arm over the top there.
She's got the advantage of the reach, hasn't she, Babiantseva?
Yeah, they're going to have to grip up though. That Takayama there, just breaking off every time. Doesn't want to be close. The crowd just sense it, don't they? We're coming up to the 1 minute mark here. No penalty given here.
Yeah, they're just trying to push it on a little bit, aren't they, with these athletes to get engaged. Obviously for Takayama, she's more concerned with that arm, the big arm coming over the top, being the smaller of the two. And there, that's the danger, that left arm that comes deep over the back.
She's the same though, she'll have to attack off it. There's the first Yoko Tomanagi there from Takayama. Babiantseva there, pulling straight back into the area, the contest area.
And opening up there with the Ouchigari from the Russian, as you can see. But riding onto that Uchimata, a little bit dangerous, wasn't it? Neither one of them making an impact yet, really. There's like a warming up sort of familiarization going on here, isn't it?
I think that's what you want. You want somebody just to take command of it and to look as if they really mean business. I think Babianseva could do that.
Just that gutsy little bit of move, just to break it. At the moment, it's very consistent and it's slow and it's engaging, but you just want someone to just break the mold and do something slightly unusual.
Shido a piece, and that means let's see more action.
Oh, yeah, a little bit of Niwaza, the Sangaku turnover, but as you can see straight away, the legs, no security around the head.
No hook there, and it's all about the catch.
Oh, you're just wanting someone to be a bit more brave now, aren't you? And a bit more gutsy out there.
Got the feeling of being a long old match, hasn't it, this?
Yeah. Still a little bit of being weary and a little bit afraid of each other at this moment.
There it is!
Yes!
Massive Kosoto there from Babianseva, and that was huge.
Yes, I actually felt that one. That was a thud.
Well, we felt it up here in the commentary position. Babianseva there absolutely buries with Kosoto there. First real technique. You did say, didn't you, that you wanted somebody to take command?
And she was always threatening with those long limbs. It was always going to be a threat if she could get over the back and get those legs in. And yeah, that's the danger. And see, the Japanese knew it, but couldn't stop that one.
Well, they'll be pleased with that. They were saying that they were disappointed that they didn't produce the medals that they expected, but my goodness, Babianseva there really produced. Change of direction, that big left arm over the back, and it made all the difference. Takayama ran out, couldn't wait to get going. Here she goes.
100-meter dash.
Watch this. Kosodagak, and wham. Straight onto the back there. Just a sudden change. Just on the belt, wasn't she?
It was all on the belt, wasn't it? Oh.
All on the belt, all on the control there. That right arm of her opponent there trying to block her out, but it wasn't enough.
She literally clotheslined her, didn't she, across the waist?
She came in with such force there. It's all about momentum.
Yeah.
She already had hold with the left arm there, and she blasted her way through. That's
nice
the biggest
technique.
medal ever, wasn't it, for Babianseva? Russia get a gold medal. Medal ceremony of the men's under 90 kilograms category.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the medal ceremony for the men's under 90 kilogram category.
Mesdames et messieurs, veuillez accueillir les médaillés de la catégorie des moins de 90 kilos.
The medals will be
Andrei
presented
Krukov,
by the
General Secretary
of the National
of Kazakhstan
Olympic Committee
Judo,
of
will be
Kazakhstan, Mr. Andrei Krukov.
presenting the medals.
Bronze
He's General Secretary of the National
medalists
Olympic
are
Committee
from Georgia,
of
Luka
Kazakhstan.
Maisuradze. And from Portugal, Andrei
medals,
Ekutidze.
Henry Aguadzi of Portugal, and Luka Nazradze of Georgia received the bronze medals.
Silver medalist representing Russia, Hussein
Great performance
Khatuzadeh.
from both of those, and this man here as well. What a tournament he's had. Mazeyev
And gold
back in a
medalist
major
representing Japan, Nagasawa
tournament
Kenta.
final, but he had no match for this one here. This man here, Nagasawa Kenta, was absolutely supreme.
Will be presented.
What technique he had, and just manages to get the score right on the bell to win the gold medal. Uchimata there, by Kalamazeev, and he just gets tipped, doesn't he, onto his back. Great kumakata from Nagasawa, and just manages to tip the balance to get the score. Great Tewaza. Tewaza wins yet again.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the
Now for the national anthem
of Japan.
Mesdames et
Japan.
messieurs, veuillez vous lever pour l'hymne national du Japon.
Thank you very much. Family picture with the European judoka.
Et la photo de famille avec les officiels.
Ladies and gentlemen, our medalists.
Well, I was wondering there whether they were smiling or not underneath there. Nagasawa, the gold medalist, don't think he is. Kalamazeev, though, he's up there. Guidze and Mazoradze with the bronze medals. They're definitely smiling. The young Georgian, great future ahead of him. Three years we've got now to the Olympic Games, and 3 years of accumulating big wins in big tournaments.
Before we know it, it's going to be here, isn't it?
It will. It's a year less than normal. So the bronze medal matches then of the under 100 kilos category. Cedric Oliva of France and Simeon Katarina of the Netherlands. And Katarina, an exciting fighter, should be a great
He's
match.
somebody that has really come strong over the past couple of years. I've had an eye on him for a wee while now, and he is an exciting judo player. And I say a judo player who's got some beautiful skills and just needs to get that experience under his belt, but he's coming through well.
Yeah, if he loses, it's a little bit of an experience, isn't it? There, Simeon Katarina, here he is in blue, and
Le tapis numéro 2 se présente en bleu pour les Pays-Bas. Vainqueur du Grand Slam de
his
Kata,
opponent, Cedric Oliva, one of the French
pour la France,
team. They have to qualify to come to this this tournament.
He is such a crowd pleaser, Oliver. He really is. I was watching him earlier on, and the crowd just love him, and he's had some outstanding performances throughout the day. He's been really on form.
Does help with this crowd to be French, though, doesn't it?
definitely,
Absolutely.
yeah. I'd like to be French today.
Oliver here, ooh, he'll have to be careful of that one, because Katarina was ready to turn him and tip him over. So if he attacks without conviction, he'll be punished.
I just like the posture of Katarina. He's so upright, very, very powerful. He gets that left hand in on the lapel, and when he brings the head up, the legs and the power of the legs when he reaches through is very dangerous indeed if he gets that chance.
Yeah, Katarina doesn't want that big right arm of the Frenchman over the top there.
You've seen what happened earlier.
Yeah, no, he doesn't want it. And there's going to be a Shido here. I think Katarina will get it for being negative.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And rightly so.
Yeah, it was. It was Katarina that was stopping it there. So he can feel the power here of Oliver. There's a lot of support for Oliver here, just to my right-hand side of the commentary position.
Now, Oliver's going to be very careful with that. It was a very soft throw the arm over, and he left himself a little bit exposed for the type of uranagi attacks that obviously Katarina can do. He looks pretty heavily strapped, doesn't he, on that right side?
Now then, here we go. Uranagi, oh, that was close. I'm not so sure about that landing. We'll have to have a look at the landing here. No. That was a counter to a counter.
I thought if he...
That was a counter to a counter, right?
Yes.
Was Harry taken off?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a look at the landing, the referee supervisors, and you've got to have side making contact, and
Definitely.
It obviously didn't.
It looked spectacular, though, didn't it?
Did look good. Here we go. And it's going to happen here. Trying for the uranagi there, Katarina. And he got countered back, didn't he? Just it went against him. Little hook in, I think, for the foot.
For the uranagi, though, he's got to get right underneath him, and it's got to be one of those soft throws, which he has already done. But if he does connect, Oliver, if he connects hard, he'll find himself on the receiving end of that makikomi.
Now it's going to happen.
Just lost control.
He's got to be first in. He's just 1/2 a step behind there. A little bit of frustration there from Katarina. Second penalty up. Still on. Have a look at the clock now. 1:46 still on the clock here, and Oliver is definitely trying to hold on here, and I think that's starting to lose a bit of steam. Watch out for Katarina coming forward, piling the pressure on, because this is where Oliver could lose it.
I totally agree with you there, because that last exchange was very poor. See, Oliver is going to try and go for that penalty, isn't he? And this is what we were talking about before with the referee seminar, is what is perceived to be passivity.
Yeah, absolutely. But Katarina just going a little bit too static. He needs to get on his bike a little bit. He's got 2 Shidos up there. One more, it's all over. Something's going to happen. Oh, and it's a Kosoto from Katarina. And when they were hooked up like that, something was going to happen.
That was superb, wasn't it? That really was something else. Someone was going to go big there.
Somebody
wasn't
was going to go. Loretta Doyle almost went herself there. She was 6 foot out of her seat here, I can tell you. Great technique in the commentary position here. Oliver, he really committed, he really went for it. And Katarina, he punished him.
Oh, he definitely punished him. I think he needed to dig him back out of that mat. He did bury him. That was just superb. A nice finish to what was looking a bit messy. You wouldn't want that to go to a hand sokomaki, and it was just a nice finish, wasn't it?
Well, I said he had to get on his bike a little bit, because with 2 Shidos on the board, you know, it looked like it could have gone 3. And this is JP's head there on the way out there. So this man manages to produce it. We know he can. Good ending there.
Oh, it was, wasn't it?
What an
nice
open
ending.
match that was, though, eh?
It was exciting, there's no doubt about it, and I'm glad it finished like that. Look at that
Went for the
going.
Ouchi there, and just, well, he didn't manage to get any forward projection and any drive off his back leg. His back leg collapses, and there, Katarina there just secures the back and absolutely buries him with a massive Kosoto. Beautiful stuff. ties that top half up, catches the belt here. The right arm is round the waist as well. And he slaps the mat there. He knew he'd made a mistake, but he had to commit. He knew that he had to go for it. He was looking for the Ouchigari. He was trying to secure the back as well. Katarina, he had other things planned.
Oh, look at that face. I think that says it all, doesn't it?
Celebrity of Georgia has the other bronze medal. Now we prepare for the final. And what a cracker it's going to be.
Welcome to the final for men under 100 kilo.
Armen Adamian of Russia. He's on great form at the moment, I can tell you. A couple of weeks ago, we saw him absolutely blast his way to the final, and wow, he's on great form. But Ashley Gonzalez, who, as you can see here, used to be Cuba, representing Cuba, but now married and living in Romania. He is now representing Romania. Ashley Gonzalez with one of the fastest Seoinagis that you will ever see, and he's going to put it up here against the world #1.
Well, his previous match, the semi-final, was against Katarina, and that was an absolute humdinger. And really, to be honest, it was a bit touch and go whether they would get through into the final. And so he's worked his way, he's worked hard to get here.
Two big throwers, a little bit like two Tysons going toe-to-toe. When you get that situation there, something's going to happen. Look at that, crowd loving it. They're just absolutely full of it. Here comes Gonzalez. Ashley Gonzalez making a comeback. He had quite a few injuries and making a comeback now. Here he is in a major tournament again. Last time he was in a world final a few years back, so back to the very best of form. This man here, European champion, Adamian. Just 3 weeks ago, Adamian was the winner over Gonzalez in Zagreb. Just a couple of weeks ago, so Gonzalez will be out for blood. Not literally, of course. Straight into the attack there, Adamian. Adamian has so many different techniques that he can do. A massive bear hug, Kosoto, in their last match, and Gonzalez will be very, very cautious of that.
Yeah, he's actually, the Russian's very, very clever on his feet, isn't he? There's that little sneaky Kochigari as he's trying to set up his opponent, trying to get deeper in there. Gonzalez is trying to keep that space between him and his opponent right now.
Yeah, he needs the space for that Seoinagi. I mean, he has. He literally, when he goes in, it's like lightning.
As you can see, he's got that sleeve grip, but again, that's the danger. That big arm over the top, the left hand, it's getting deeper in. The Ouchigari is there. Steps deep across.
Oh, what a change of direction. It's all over. Wow, what a change of direction. He gets the hip on and he's holding him down there and he says, I'm not letting go of this till you drag me up. Wow. He made that look easy, didn't he?
He did. He had a nice flurry of attacks. The combination was superb and worked so well.
Well, this time it's not the hugging.
Definitely
but
not.
it wasn't far off, was it? The same form of technique.
Winner
but Kosoto, and he already had that arm over the back, he dominated there. Gonzalez didn't stand a chance there. He knows he didn't.
That was the problem. He let him in again, didn't he? It was that close contact that obviously the Russian needed and he wanted, and he actually finished him with.
What an amazing judo player, Adami, and if he doesn't win a major world or Olympic title, I'll be absolutely amazed. I think the Russians have got potential one there. And he says, what do you think about that? Because that was really superb.
I thought they said that was for his mum and his dad.
Yeah, it's for mum and dad, for all the people out there that love me.
Well, we love him. It was a great performance.
We love him when he does that. That was magical. And I think the disappointment with Gonzalez is that he knows it was easy. Look at that, Taitoshi there, and then the change of direction. Just changed it, and then Kosoto gets him going one way. Action, reaction at its very best.
Such brilliant upper body control there, wasn't it? The power in the arms.
So look at that. First of all, he comes across for the Taitoshi, then says, right, we'll switch this up and we'll take him into the opposite direction. Talk about opposite flanks. Had to attack there, couldn't hook the leg round. So says, right, we'll do the Taitoshi first of all. Now watch the switch. There's the switch there. The hips get the reaction that he wants. And Gonzalez is flat on his back. Wow. Have we seen some matches in this final block?
We've been truly spoilt today, haven't we? Truly spoilt with the quality of judo here.
Another medal ceremony, the medal ceremony of the ladies under 78 kilograms.
Welcome to the medal ceremony for the women's
and we are
under
absolutely
78
flying
category.
in this second final block here in this 50th anniversary Paris Grand Slam. Of course, it used to be the Paris tournament, now it is the Paris Grand Slam.
Leader for peace, Miss Donia Kawash.
Donia Kawash, Director General.
Bronze medalists are from
Leader of
Germany,
Pliage
Manzan.
is presenting the medals.
From Israel, Inbar Lamir.
Louise Malsan of Germany. Inbar Lener of Israel, and what a win that was for her.
And gold medalist representing Russia, Alexandra
Takayama Rika gets the silver, and no doubting the gold medalist here, Levianseva, Alexandra Levianseva of Russia, secures the gold medal with a brilliant performance over Takayama.
Les fleurs seront remis par le vice-président de France Judo, M. Mohamed Zouar.
So Russia really fired back with two quick succession gold medals. What a Kosoto that was, both of them. That looks pretty familiar, doesn't it, to what we just saw?
Bit of a trend going on there,
I think so. I think there must be.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the
Now, national anthem of Russia.
Federation.
Mesdames et messieurs, veuillez vous lever pour l'hymne national de la Fédération de Russie.
Thank you very much. Now, family picture with European judoka.
La photo de famille avec les officiels.
Well, we truly have seen some amazing judo in these categories on the second day here, Paris. Seva had the day of her life here, winning gold medal for Russia.
Great performance throughout the day. A well-deserving team up there, really.
Absolutely. And Takayama Rika, that's the first time ever in a Grand Slam final. She couldn't wait to get out there. Savouring every moment. Malsan and Lanier with the bronze medals there. Back to the ladies divisions then, and we've got bronze medal matches in the plus 78 kilograms. Just 2 weight categories left then, plus 78s, plus 100s, the heavyweights just to come. Anna Futamata Bairo of France up against Julia Talafua of France. And this is a sorting out here in the plus 78 kilos category, because Leah Fontaine is in the final against Raz Hershko. And Hershko, this is her first ever Grand Slam final. It's the second one that she's had, and Israel just flying at this tournament.
We said that earlier on, isn't it? They've just got such a great team in at the moment, and we're going to see more of them as the years go leading up to the Olympic Games. They are knocking on the door, aren't they, really?
Absolutely, it's the depth and the fact that their cadets and their juniors are producing as well. French as well, the French squad has been superb. You know, it's always great. When you put your French squad out there, you've got 3 on possible on the rostrum with a chance, because you've also got Coralie Heimer of France going for the other bronze medal down on the other mat. So all 4 French are in for contention of a medal. Here's Bairo in white, Talafua of France in blue.
Well, first the exchange of the Kata trying to dominate and have the best control. Talafua obviously looks to have the height advantage as she tries to draw that right hand deep over the back of the collar. And Bairo trying to keep it an arm's distance, doesn't actually feel comfortable coming that deep over. What we're going to have is a situation, they know each other so well, aren't they? So
I think
it's
so.
going to be a bit of a pitter-patter here at the moment.
I think so. I mean, they've got to go for it, I think, if they want to really impress the selectors, because there are other matches that come off this. And there's Uchimata there, Talafua.
Well, generally, Talafua has a crack in Uchimata if she gets a chance to get in. We've seen a taste of it there.
Look at that, Bairo normally dominates with the grips here, and like you say, absolutely, do they know each other or what?
Talafua there, she's got that Uchimata, but she can also exchange to the rear as well. She's so upright and so powerful that action-reaction, what you're saying, if she looks for the Uchimata and switches it, there's a real strong possibility that she'd score.
She's almost in trouble there, Bairo. Talafua was on top there, just manages to hold off.
Yeah.
Well, this crowd is trying to get them going here.
Might just be Shido here, I think.
Part of me thinks you're right, but I hope not.
And it's not. You're right. Bairo gets it. Tolofua is the one that's, I think, probably a little bit more proactive here, looking for the grip. Bairo here just looks very nervous to me, and I suspect that they've had quite a few battles.
Sota there, and Bairo looking for that Cianagi, but was tempted with the front leg for the Osotagari. Didn't actually have any upper body control there. Bit of a dangerous move.
Well, so far in this final block, we haven't seen any matches decided on Shidos. It's been Ippons all the way, I think.
There's that arm, that right arm, sort of sneaking round the back. There she gets the sleeve. Is she brave enough to stick that Uchimata in?
They're going to go for that front leg, I'm sure of it.
Oof.
Well, this is where she went unstuck there. That's got to be the third Shido, because that,
Definitely.
for me, was
Yeah.
just a fall on the back. Is she going to get the benefit of the doubt?
Oh, I think it was so obvious, wasn't it? Well, they're giving it to her. That was a get out of jail card, that one, wasn't it?
It was
Dropping
really,
down like
and
that.
you know, it could have easily been the third Shido. Bairo just not taking the fight to Tolofua. Osoto. One more attack, I think it'll be all over. Goes again for the Osoto. Bairo not doing anything, not initiating.
And bringing the hands down as well, which looks very negative now at the moment.
Just snapping the grip off there, just trying to get away. Tolofua. So it's going to be, I think, if it goes Shido here, it's going to be all over, isn't it?
Yeah. I just think it's, yeah.
All over, bit of an anti-climax, and especially after the judo that we've seen so far.
Yeah.
Obviously they train together, these two, and you can see it a mile off.
Well, it was something we could have predicted, really, when they knew each other so well. It wasn't going to be an easy match, but yeah, we've been spoiled up until now, haven't we? Can't have it our way.
Yeah, we can. Yes, we can.
Well, that's just the anticlimax to build us back up for the finale, the final one.
So I don't think there'll be too many highlights on that. We'll just see a few with the Kumakata, and I think it was one or two attacks there, but the Shidos accumulated 3 Shidos in the end. Lost it for Bairo. Tolofua wins the bronze medal. We'll be back with the final, which is Fontaine against Hershko, and we'll be back in just a couple of minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final for women over 78 kilo.
Mesdames et messieurs, voici la finale féminine plus de 78 kilos.
Well, we didn't have to wait a couple of minutes. It was right on us here. Leah Fontaine, France in white. And she's up against Raz Hershko of Israel. And I tell you, Hershko will come out. She'll try and be as busy as she possibly can here.
Well, like we said, the Israeli team have done extremely well, and will that sort of success follow on to this final heavyweight of the women? I think it has. I think it'll rub off on this one.
Well, she's lively, you know, and she realises she's not the biggest of the heavyweight division, but she moves all the time. I'm talking about Hershko.
I think she's up against Fontaine from France, and the way this French crowd have been supporting their athletes, that's a little bit of an extra percentage that France just walks on that tatami with, isn't it? Always helps.
Here comes Hershko.
Very determined there. It's very much in the zone.
She was junior world champion, as you heard, in her third place in junior worlds, was it? Third place in junior worlds.
Well, definitely we will rock you. Let's see how these girls can rock.
First major, though, Grand Slam final for sure. She'll have to keep moving here, Hershko.
There is a massive size difference here, isn't there? Real advantage to the French athlete.
She has a Seanagi though, so she'll go underneath it. She's got end of sleeve grip there that she's going to have to check, because she'll either have to go in straight away there. You can't tell whether the thumb is inside the sleeve or not. Oh my goodness. Sodi Surikamigoshi there, and you see what happened there. Tried to counter her there, Fontaine.
She looks so strong, Fontaine, I must admit. Very powerful girl.
Oh, then nice attack.
There, great attack for her.
Yeah, it was a really nice attack there. Sodi Surikamigoshi right the way across there, and Fontaine. And for me, that's the tactics here. Just be first in every time. First in, make sure it's full of commitment.
She's got to try and move her though, because she's very solid on her feet, and it's just like hitting a wall. She's got to break her down.
Well, there's plenty of people in the crowd here, all shouting for her. There we go again, underneath.
Again, another good attack.
Yep, second good attack, really strong. Breaking the balance of Fontaine. First Shido up. Minute and a half gone. A lot of it comes down to intention and the intention to throw here. There's an intention. Yes. And again, another strong attack.
Hershko's doing a lot of good work out there, but she really does need to keep that up. And it's how long can she keep it going?
Well, we saw, didn't we, when she got pulled back from Fontaine. It's going to have to be the lower the better, actually, I think.
Yep. But she's got to get her moving off her feet. She's got to get up on toes.
Hasn't had chance yet, has she, Fontaine?
Yes, that's it.
Look at that. Here we go.
Just fell off the wrong side there, but oh goodness, that was close. Once more, a really strong attack, though.
Second penalty just about to come, I think, to Fontaine. The Israeli coach just told to just calm it down a tad. But we know how excitable he is, and he does it because he loves his girls, he loves his team. Yes. And there's the second penalty up there to Fontaine.
Oh.
Now she goes to work, yeah, and now she goes to work. Waiting for the counter, isn't she, all the time here? And this is Hershko's chance.
Hershko's got to put in a few more attacks here.
3 or 4 really strong attacks, and she'll secure this.
This crowd is starting to wake up and knows that their support can help her to try and drive her forward and to sort of accelerating and doing something.
And again, trying to take her backwards there. Can't just wait though, and that's what's going to work against her at Fontaine. If she just waits all the time, it's not going to work.
Well, Fontaine's got to put a big attack in now. She's got to show that she's going to be first. At the moment, she's played a real waiting game.
Has to keep moving here. Oh, that was close.
Well, it keeps the wolf away from the door, doesn't it? That referee's sort of watching very closely.
Yeah, it was a strong attack. She broke balance. You know, it's sometimes they don't have to be the best attacks as long as it's counted as an attack. Of course, we want to see big Ippon judo. Now she needs to keep moving her scope.
Oh,
that's a Shido straight away.
Straight away.
So it just drops without the hands completely. So don't forget to keep the grip, of course.
Now Fontaine needs to put another one in. Oh!
No control of the sleeve, and she had her going upwards, but it was a good attack.
It was a very good attack. She took. That was ouch.
Ashiguruma, and yeah, oh, look at that!
Oh,
now then, it wasn't quite. The elbow was out there as she landed, but that was the closest I think we've come to a score. Referee did well there. He wasn't in the best of positions there, but just a quick look up at the top table, who saw it better probably, and we could all see that the elbow was out. The crowd loved that. I wonder how it would be if it was the other way around.
Yes. I don't think
slightly more biased, I think.
I think so.
Good change of direction from Hersko. She could do with another couple of those. Oh, she doesn't need that.
That was a bad one, really, but whether she can get away with that, I'm not sure.
Golden score now starts to count upwards. You can see the score counting upwards there. As long as they're attacking at the right times, they won't get another penalty.
Oh,
Kouchi,
yes,
that's it. Now
it.
then, is that going to be it?
Oh, it's got to be. Gotta be.
I thought that wasn't far off there. The elbow maybe just tucked in, and it's going to go to video referee. The video's supervisors will have a look at it to see the landing. No, he doesn't get it. Doesn't get it. The elbow just in the way. No side landing. Oh, look at that, Osoto! And that was really close there. Hershko were very, very close with that one as well.
Hey, goodness me, we're seeing it all now.
She's doing everything absolutely right. One more good attack like that, I think it will be all over.
It's got to be. It's got to be. Yeah.
Here we go. Shido White, and Hershko gets Israel's second gold medal of this tournament. Wow, what a performance from her. She did everything absolutely right there with that match.
A well-deserved gold medal. That's
yeah,
all
she
I can
worked
say.
really hard at
really
it.
did.
She knew that if she attacked or stopped where she was going to get taken backwards, and so she just kept it moving. Super stuff. Well-deserved gold medal, and what a place to get it in Paris against the French. Kept it moving. Great change of direction. She was so close twice with that change of direction, Kouchi, and she, well, just not quite enough control on the upper part of the body, but credit to her opponent there. She just managed to twist out, showed her gymnastic ability, and she did it twice. Elbow out, quite rightly so. no score,
Yeah,
but
definitely,
so
yeah.
close, eh?
It was. There were two really good attacks there.
Whew, we catch our
It was-
breath. Catch our breath here.
It was exciting, though.
Yeah, it
wasn't
was.
it?
Yeah,
It was
I've got to
exciting.
stop Loretta attacking me. She's attacking me in between these matches, and you can't see it at home, but I feel every bit of it. The medal ceremony of the minus 100 kilos category.
La catégorie masculine moins de 100 kilos.
The medals will be presented by the
Vice President of the
International Judo
IJF,
Federation
Mr. Obid Al-Anzi,
Judo Union of Asia.
is
Mr.
going to
Obid
present the
Al-Anzi.
medals.
Bronze medalists are from Georgia, Onise Saneblidze. And from the Netherlands, Simeon Katarina.
Another medal for the Georgian. Onis Sanablidze gets third place, as does Simeon Katarina. What a performance from him.
Silver
Massive
medalist
technique from
representing
Katarina.
Romania, Ashley Gonzalez.
Ashley Gonzalez
And gold
back to
medalist
form, but
representing
didn't
Russia,
have
Arman
enough
Adamian.
for this man here. Arman Adamian of Russia. Caught him a few weeks ago with a hugging Ko Soto. This time, well, I wouldn't have called it a hugging Ko Soto, but it was Ko Soto all the same.
Les prix et les
He did it
fleurs
off the
seront
grit
remis
this
par la
time.
conseillère régionale
fantastic
d'Île-de-France,
how she was as a
Madame
throw.
Armelle Julien Gendarme.
Massive change of direction. Did a Taitoshi first of all. Left arm over the back, dominating the back. And just a little twitch of the hips there that got the Gonzalez going in the opposite direction. Watch the hips. Look at that change of direction. Look at the control on the back.
It's just superb, isn't it? The head and everything all in one motion.
So now the
Ladies and gentlemen, please
national
rise
anthem
for the
of
national
Russia.
anthem of the Russian Federation.
Mesdames et messieurs, veuillez vous lever pour l'hymne national de la Fédération de Russie.
Thank you very much. Now, family picture with the and judoka.
Et maintenant la photo de famille avec les officiels.
What a lineup there. Adamian just gets better and better as he progresses through. He's going to be a major threat the next World Championships, I can tell you. Adamian of Russia wins the gold. Gonzalez, now representing Romania, gets the silver. And Sanablidze of Georgia, Katarina of the Netherlands win the bronze medals. One more category still to come, the men's plus 100 kilos. And we start with the bronze medal match.
Category. This is men
Odku
over 100 kilo, the bronze medal contest.
Engel.
Dernière catégorie.
Excuse me for the
Et combat pour la
pronunciation
médaille
there.
de bronze, catégorie plus de 100 kilos.
Setsen Sengel, that's it. Odku
Tatami
Setsen
three,
Sengel of
referee from
Mongolia up
Uzbekistan,
against
Mr.
Joseph
Vyacheslav
Turek
Perekov.
of France. The bronze medal
Tatami two,
spikers of the
referee from
Netherlands up
Australia,
against
Mr.
Ushangi
Hector David
Kokori
Fontes.
of Azerbaijan.
And now, please welcome judoka on Tatami 3. In blue, representing Azerbaijan, 2018 World Silver
Cracking
Medalist.
final as well in store.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that.
representing the Netherlands.
Well, Cyril Marais in the final, and Marais will be going, I think, for his fourth title here in Tournée de Paris.
I thought he would actually go back down to under 100s.
Likes fighting the heavier people. He does it a lot.
Yes.
Does it a lot. So Odku here in white and Terek of France in blue. Got his face just bandaged up there. Obviously a problem with blood, and you always find with the head, sometimes when they come out they've got an abrasion on the head, they have it wrapped up, and it's because everything skins so tight around the top of the head and it never stops bleeding. It's difficult to stop it.
And the plaster just won't do it, won't it?
No, it doesn't do it,
and
and yeah,
it's a difficult one to strap, isn't it?
and 2 times you can have it seen too, same abrasion, and then it's all over. So he's come out here all ready to go here, all mummified. Well, this has got to be surely just Shido. Hadn't done anything. Both very tentative of each other here.
Yeah.
Left against right.
I think it's a little bit of lack of experience, and Okru is like Asian junior champion, but he's only 21 years of age. Still quite a young athlete for a heavyweight, super heavyweight.
Like you say, they've put out a lot of youngsters here. Interesting to see a whole new crop of Mongolians. Terek, of course, had a great win over the great Teddy Riner when Teddy Riner started his comeback for the Olympic Games. He fought in the team championships and his own team man beat him. Bit controversial, I thought, actually. I saw the match a couple of times and there were a couple of penalties I didn't think that Teddy deserved, but he was just on the way back there, but still, wow. Can you imagine that?
Those are one of those matches that you've got nothing to lose and everything to gain.
And it was exactly like that as well with Terek. Just, I think everybody went viral. Everybody said, "Oh my goodness, you know, the great Teddy Riner's lost."
He's fallen.
Yes,
the big man's
but he was
fallen.
just coming back. He hadn't done judo for a while, but not to take anything away from Terek. It's 2 Shidos now. Up to Odku, and he has to do something. He's done nothing so far. He hasn't even attacked. So he's got to do something. He's just pushing his opponent towards the edge. And look at that, Terek again attacking.
There was a great opportunity there for Terek, just at that corner of the mat area there. He came in, but he just lost the controlling sleeve grip.
Yeah, Terek doing everything right here.
Oruk is just playing a bit of a chasing game now. He needs to get that arm over deeper. He's got a slight height advantage over his opponent, but he's not using it to his advantage.
Nor his grip. You know, he's got a strong grip, but not doing anything with it.
That's a bit untidy there from the Frenchman.
Well, if I was Terek, I'd just be looking now just to attack him just as I have been doing, and because Odku hasn't taken the initiative at all. Possibility of a 3rd Shido for Odku here.
He used his feet, a little bit of Ashiwaza here just to stay positive.
Is he going to get away with that? So I think that Odku just pushed his hips forwards there to snap that one off, so he might get away with it. No, he doesn't. So he gets the second Shido for passivity. That was a little bit stronger here. Odku, I mean, the coach here, Mongolian coach, keeps standing up here, but Odku absolutely has not done one attack.
He actually looks a little bit robotic here, doesn't he? He hasn't changed his pace at all, or his...
Well, that's the closest we've come there, and we're just coming to the last 10 seconds of the first 4 minutes.
I think any small mistake here could make this finish very quickly.
See, a situation like this, I mean, it's going to go into golden score here. Now, if you wrap this up in favour of Odku, I don't think so, you see. I mean, I don't know whether that will be overruled.
I think it's a little bit harsh considering what we've seen in the past 4 minutes.
I think so too. And they've let it carry on, and it's not going to give it. See, that would, like I said...
If you'd given it the other way, I could see it.
Yeah, it was too harsh because Odku literally has not done one attack. So he was overruled there, the referee. The referee supervisors agreed with us and let it carry on. He's the only one here, Terek, that has actually been attacking and doing anything. He needs to go forward now. He could steal this.
Yeah, he's now backing off.
Yeah, he is backing off, and he no need to, really.
Especially when you get a bit of a warning there from the referee. It gives him the impression of what the referee's thinking right now. So... First,
well, has he got that on? It might be on there. It might be. Is it underneath the neck?
Oh,
it is underneath the neck. Now, can he get the leverage? He's trying to get the leverage here. Oof. Too early for me. That was too early, and should have left it for a little while because he was round the neck.
And he had full view of what was going on. There was still pressure there.
Now he goes in. Good attacks. Oh, Kouchi! No score. Did well with that. Oh, he's given the Wazari. I'm not so sure.
No.
They might have a look at that because it was very close. Was the elbow out again? Did the elbow stop it? Are they going to question it? They're not. They're not going to question it. They've given it to Terek. Well, for once, I kind of agree with Odku, but...
I do as well, I must admit. I'd like to see a video review on that.
Certainly it was the closest to a score, and he gets the score for it anyway, and for the landing. But, I mean... That was incredible that he's moaning so much about it when he actually didn't do a thing.
He hasn't done a thing.
Didn't do a thing to win it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The right person won.
Terek then gets the bronze here. Just needed to believe it, I think.
And the bronze medalist on the Tatami 3 was Jurgen Spijkers from the Netherlands.
That nose was well and truly under control there, wasn't it?
Looks so uncomfortable.
Young Mongolian then. That was the score, I think, and of course, just look at the landing. For me, the elbow may be just a little bit in the way there, but anyway, it was judged to have been a score. Certainly, it was the closest we've seen. Came close, didn't he, a couple of times before that. Wazari given, and Wazari it is that decides the match. Odku not too happy about it. The French crowd, they love it.
Oh, and there's Mum giving him a big cuddle. Lovely.
Big celebrations. French, they sure know how to celebrate, don't they? Well, this is going to be an absolute cracker now, isn't it? Because, well, you know, Tazeev weren't sure whether he was going to be the #1 choice for the Olympic Games, and he didn't go in the end. And he was the one that was leading up to it, that's for sure. Cyril Marais of France. He just loves this event. He does. He hasn't won any major world or Olympic title, but he's won one of the hardest tournaments, and he's won it, and I'm sure that this is going to be the 4th time that he'll be contesting the gold medal.
He loves putting himself in amongst the big heavyweights, the super heavyweights.
This time at heavyweight, of course,
Yeah.
not at minus 100 kilos. And but like I say, they always put him in the team and the open competitions. Absolutely loves fighting the heavyweights.
And he's got a big fan club out there as well.
What a way to finish this Paris Grand Slam with a Frenchman, and a popular one as well. You wait till Cyril Marais comes out, because he's going to get a massive reception.
And there's the crowd right behind him all the way.
Cyril Marais comes out, he wears blue. This man here is just a huge thrower. Inal Taseyev of Russia.
Taseyev is looking good, I must admit. He's looking really fit today. And this could be a big challenge for Marais.
Well, we often see the heavyweight, the last match, end with an ippon. Is this going to be the same?
Oh, I hope so. There's that little bit of tension in the air, isn't there, when you see them both engaging there, both trying to get the ultimate grip.
All about fight for the grips. Tominagi! That's going to be a score. Wazari scored. What a Tominagi that was. Marais controlled it with the other foot.
I didn't think he was going to get that, but he controlled it so well in midair. That was an excellent Tominagi there.
Well, that's ruffled his feathers now. Taseyev, look at him. Right arm over the back there. And he goes, right, now we mean business.
Bring it on. That's just upset him.
And he's done it in the first minute. That's always the worst time to do it, isn't it? Like that, you go, oh no, why couldn't that be the last minute?
He's probably going through his mind saying, uh-oh, what have I just done?
Uh-oh's a good thing to say, isn't it? Now Taseyev has to take the fight to him, but Marais can't just rest on that.
No.
Uchigari Taseyev! Oh, that wasn't far off either, that counter.
Was so close.
Oh, great stuff. They're both going for it. Open judo, that's what we want to see. Taseyev there going for the Ouchi, and Marais trying to counter with the Kosoto.
Taseyev really going, it's all or nothing now for the
This
Russian.
is going to happen now. This is where it's
There's
going to happen. Oh, the Uranagi here. It's going to go. And he scores the Wazari, gets the Wazari back. Now can he hold it? He's got him. Oh, he just manages to get it out there. Wow, what a final. Brilliant stuff. What an end to this tournament. Look at that. Uranagi there, and he just manages to turn out onto his side.
You just love this. It's just so open, and you just know someone's going to go big.
It's got everything going for it, hasn't it? You know, they're both looking for the Ippon. It's a Wazaria piece now, so it's game on. Taseyev says, let's get close, up close and personal. And Mare, if I was him, I would keep that right arm, just keeping that little bit of distance. There's the Ouchi!
Yes.
Oh, the elbow was out. It's not going to be a score.
But again, another big throw. Lovely entry.
Wow, the crowd loving this. We're loving this.
Well, Mare needs to keep his distance, doesn't he? He cannot afford the big man to come around the
No, he
back.
can't afford it. Oh, that was
Yes!
close. Now then, was that? Now he's got the hold down
He's got
here.
the hold.
He doesn't score because maybe the two elbows went down there. Mare's not moving from there. He's just got to hold it for 10 seconds and it's all over. And Taseyev wins it. And Taseyev manages to save himself there. Massive hugs from pair of them. And that was brilliant, wasn't it?
Start breathing again. That was
Every time they flinched, I was getting attacked in the commentary position here. So I'm glad it's all over.
I'll just leave it to you to explain the bruises to your wife.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, it's been a superb afternoon of judo, hasn't it, really?
Wow.
I've just absolutely loved
That has been an
every
amazing
minute of this.
final block. This man here, Taseyev, never gave up. He got thrown for a Wazari at the beginning and he said, right, okay, game on. Well done to him because that was absolutely superb and that was brilliant. Open judo, that's what we want to see, and that's what the rules should lend themselves to, isn't it?
Totally,
to open them up to attacking
totally
judo.
agree with you there. Totally agree. It's just that was just like the icing on the cake, wasn't it?
Credit to this man here, Surumare. He came out, he was all guns blazing as well. And that Koshiguruma there, well, it could have scored, couldn't it? On any other person, it would have.
Yep. Like you say, on any other
It wasn't
person.
quite there, and well, was it a score? Probably. It could have been. It might have been. It could have been the other Wazari, but
would have been, might
yeah,
have
it might have been. But anyway, he gets rolled and then held down for the 10 seconds there. Mare thought he'd already lost it, I think, and then stopped. Stopped struggling.
I think he thought he'd lost it when he actually scored him right at the beginning, the first minute.
I think so as well.
That was
Yeah.
a scary moment.
I was going to say as well, I think those big bare arms around him also didn't enable him to move out of that hold down. They kind of might have had something to do with it. Wow.
Wow. I haven't stopped smiling since I sat down here. It's just been an absolute amazing afternoon. I just think I've loved every minute of it. I just think we get paid for this.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the medal ceremony.
Well, we catch our breath back and we've got 2 medal ceremonies still to come, so please stay with us. And then I'll give you just a quick roundup at the end there of the medals and where the medals lie.
International Judo Federation and President of the African Judo Union, Mr.
Here's the medal ceremony of the plus 78 kilos category.
Medalists are for France, Coralie Aimé and Julia Tournefoy.
Bronze medals, Julia Tournefoy and Coralie Haima, both of France. 3 French on the rostrum.
Silver medalist representing France, Léa Fontaine.
Léa Fontaine. I think she was looking for the counter all the way through the match. But credit to Raz Hershko because she kept moving all the time and came closest to scoring with two really nicely executed Kojigaris. Almost quarter for two scores, it wasn't far off.
Seront remis par le membre du bureau de France Judo, Monsieur Bruno Chelawa.
Enough in the end though to win the gold medal and Israel's second gold medal of the tournament. Brilliant stuff. There was the first one. There was the second. And that says it all, doesn't it?
Well, I wouldn't like to meet her in the dark room.
Brilliant performance from Raz Hershko, and now it's the Israeli national anthem.
Of Israel.
Mesdames et messieurs, veuillez vous lever pour l'hymne national d'Israël.
Family picture with VIP and judoka.
Et maintenant la photo avec les officiels.
Second gold medal then for Israel. What a performance. Now the photograph without the masks. Hershko then with the gold medal. Fontaine of France gets the silver. Heima Tolefua, also of France, get the bronzes. French really cleaning up almost with almost their whole squad on that rostrum. We've got some highlights that we're going to show you, and then we're going to do the last medal ceremony of the plus 100 kilos. So stay with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we start the last awarding ceremony, you can see the highlights on the big screen.
Mesdames et messieurs, en attendant la dernière remise de récompense sur vos écrans, les ralentis de cette journée.
Final medal ceremony of this 50th anniversary Paris Grand Slam.
Over 100 kilogram category.
Mesdames et messieurs, veuillez accueillir
Plus
la
100
médaille
kilos
de la catégorie
category.
masculine de 100 kilos.
The medals will be presented by the Vice President of the International Judo Federation and President of the Oceanian Judo Union, Mr. Rio Davio. Bronze medalists are, for the Netherlands, Jur Spijkers.
Bronze medalist then, Jur Spijkers of the Netherlands, Joseph Terek of France. How pleased was he with that performance?
Silver medalist representing France, Cyril Marais.
Cyril Marais, it's his tournament this, he just loves this tournament.
And gold medalist
Performs
representing
every
Russia,
single
Inal
time.
Dasoev.
But I have to say that Inal Dasoev, wow, he just came out there all guns blazing, didn't he? Just never stopped.
Man of the match at the end, really, when you think that he was down right at the beginning, and then it was just game on.
Kind of his face changed, didn't it? And it was, oh my goodness, now it is, like you say, game on, let's get cracking. And he did.
Oh no.
Wazari, then there's that one there. Still want to know what the supervisors say about it. Maybe because he's still had control of that sleeve when he took him over, but then 10-second hold down, it was all over. So now the national anthem of Russia.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of the Russian Federation.
Mesdames et messieurs, veuillez vous lever pour l'hymne national de la Fédération de Russie.
Thank you very much. Now, family picture with VIP and judoka.
Well, they all come together and now they can reflect on what has not only been a great tournament for them, but also what a great tournament that we've seen over this last couple of days. It has been absolutely amazing. There's the end result there, plus 100 kilograms to say of gold. Marais gets the silver, Terek of France and Spijkers of the Netherlands get the bronzes. Great performances, and we've seen some amazing performances over the last 2 days. It's been all action. We've seen so many ippons, which is what judo is all about. In the end, it was Japan that topped the medals. Absolutely a display of not only fantastic judo, but they showed that they have so much depth in every category as well. Here's the medals then, how it ended. 7 golds, 2 silvers, 2 bronzes for Japan. Quite clearly ahead in the medals. Russian Federation, 3 golds, 2 silvers, no bronzes. Israel, 2 golds, look at that, third in the medals there, and 1 bronze. Azerbaijan, 1 gold, 1 bronze, and Portugal also 1 gold, 1 bronze. And for the first time in a long time, France haven't got a gold at their Paris Grand Slam. 5 silvers and 8 bronze medals, but the gold medal eluded them. Georgia there with a silver and 3 bronzes. Germany silver, 2 bronzes. Romania silver and a bronze. Then we've got Great Britain with a silver and a 5th place, and Croatia there with a silver. Mongolia 3 bronzes. Netherlands 3 bronzes. Belgium a bronze, and Poland with a bronze. And that just about wraps it up. You can see how far afield the medals have come, and how many countries are winning medals at this level. It's been an amazing tournament. I'd like to thank Loretta Doyle, Annette Byrne, and of course Sheldon Franco-Rooks for all of the commentary over the 2 days and for helping me. It has been just such a pleasure. Loretta, brilliant judo today.
It was the best day.
Best day.
And I'm still smiling.
It was an amazing tournament. Till the next time from us, it's goodbye for now.
Bye-bye.